2, 1, counting down. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wow, 100 people already. I haven't even done my intro. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Mzansi Unfiltered. This is a special edition because, hello, Fisokuhle Ntuli and Lolo took over the court proceedings just a little bit. And I just want to get my live reaction out. Hello, Charlie. Hello. I just want to get my live reaction out before a certain media channel puts out the incorrect information. If you know, you know. Okay. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear my sound. And if you're watching during the replay, shout out to the replay gang. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you let me know where you're joining. And Fiona has beat everybody by letting us know she is here. Good day, my favorite person. I am joining from Namibia. So there is a lot of things. So we're going to process everything together. Okay. And then I'll go back to doing videos. So this is going to be kind of a short live. We'll see how it goes. Let me know what you think. Did you catch the proceedings? What are your thoughts? What is going on with Fisokuhle Ntuli? But let's not forget. I can't believe I'm about to say this. So I need to take a deep breath. Okay. I need to breathe in and I need to breathe out and I need to acknowledge my Lord. Oh, did he not pull his executive powers today? Did he not remember the oath? Did he not say, I am making an order? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? If you tell me you want to go to Cape Town, today is the day. What do you want? Fisokuhle Ntuli, man of the hour. And for me, it was like, what? What? What do you mean? It was Christmas. Christmas comes once a year. You will never get this version of Judge Rata again. This is a once in a lifetime, a moment in history. Did anybody else notice? Speaking of history, Nelson Mandela was not disturbed or resurrected or mentioned in any form in today's proceedings. That's far. Oh my goodness. What is going on with my computer? Hold on. Trying to something's trying to take over my computer. Is this a virus? Stop it. Let me just close out a few windows here because something's happening. Somebody's trying something. It's not going to work, okay? I see as I'm trying to give my Lord his flowers. I have to, right? That's what we signed up for. That, we acknowledge, we listen, we don't judge. And you know what? My Lord deserves flowers today. Okay. I never thought it would ever happen where I would say, give Judge Rata his flowers because he said, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Now, first of all, he's like, okay, today I feel like being a judge. Okay. I've had some bad press throughout. I just need a win. Okay. I just need a win. So here's what's going to happen. Because if we really resume the trial, let's be honest, Mr. Photographer here really failed us yesterday. Okay. He failed the team yesterday. Well, the state team, right? That is. He failed the team. So here's what's going to happen. Let's go ahead and just be distracted today. How about that? Who gave the instruction? I want to hear from you, your thoughts. Let's start from the very beginning in case you didn't catch court. Let me give a quick summary of what happened. Court started per usual at 10 a.m., but there were no accused inside Pagati, the court. Or should I say, only accused number 1 and 2 were there, per usual. As of yesterday, accused number 3, 4, and 5 were late. Now, if you know, on Monday, accused number 3, Prince Gadla said, no. You guys go ahead without me. I don't need to be in court. If you're going to shackle me and not put the cushions, the pillows, the pads, whatever you want to call them, then it's okay. I don't need to go anywhere. He was carried, dragged to court. Court started late. That was Monday. Okay. Tuesday comes about. We had a full court session, except we discovered, unprovoked, that the photographer and Baloy had a little bit of their own personal inspection in loco with the guest star, a chicken. And then today, we're ready to further listen on with Mr. Photographer because he was instructed to bring the full thing. Okay, bring the whole album, not the selection process you have. Because he went to do another local inspection on Saturday. Do you know which Saturday? The Saturday before Umkwanazi took over the nation. Okay, you know Umkwanazi is cleaning up. We can already see the results. July is the year. Okay, July is just completing the year. When they say strange things are happening in South Africa, Donald Trump was not wrong. But when they say South Africa is a movie, a series, a drama, they're talking about the SENZO MEYIWA trial. It's top on the list, top on the list. So today court starts. Why are they in silence? What's going on? Judge is ignoring everyone. He has no stories anymore. He's got no lessons to give anybody. No jokes. No, he's face down, buried deep. And now he has brand new glasses. Shout out to the optician who finally prescribed the right prescription for him. Notice he doesn't take it off. Notice it's not hanging on his nose. Notice how well placed the glasses are. So, shout out to the optician. We, as members of the public jury, appreciate you because it was quite a distraction because my lord was seeing above the glasses, pushing them down under his nose. It was a lot, okay? It was Ganingi. But then today he said, I'm looking down, okay, down at my papers. I'm not looking up at anybody. No eye contact. Someone put in the comment section, my lord is always holding his mouth because he's hiding a gold tooth. The runaway gold tooth, I don't know about that, but that's a comment I received. And then finally, the Baloy says, the judge finally decides to speak and he says, Baloy, what's going on? And Baloy says, oh, my lord, there's been a situation. But they're on their way. I don't know what the situation exactly is. We'll find out as soon as they get here. As they walk in, Shalolo says, I'm not going to allow Baloyi to run the show. I'm going to run over to Fisokuhle Ntuli. My lord, can I approach Fisokuhle? Yes, yes, please do approach. She approaches. She comes forward. She tells us, oh, it's bad, bad. Oh, it's really bad, my lord. It's so bad that Fisokuhle Ntuli says he is being tortured. That is the reason for the delay. And then my lord, in true my lord style, okay, he almost didn't get flowers today. In true my lord style, cut off Shalolo and said, what torture? And Shalolo still trying to explain, still trying to make sense of it. Remember, she has to speak from the bar. This news has just been delivered to her. And Shalolo's like, okay, my lord, I was still kind of breaking it down. Do you want to maybe listen? Do you want to tone it down a few notches? I'm about to tell you exactly what's going down because it's mind-boggling. Okay, first of all, they took away his blankets. How about that? It is so cold over here. And what? They took his blankets. Not just his blankets. They then took his sheets. And after they took his sheets, my lord, they then said he had a cell phone. He had a whole cell. No, no, no. Those of us who follow the media, we know that the cell phone was found with Cat Matla. That's where my mind was going. I was like, okay, Cat cell phone. The day of the cell phones. I need somebody to fact check me if that's the same day because he's also where at Jose Mampuru. Boo, 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 boo. Jose Mampuru is pretty busy now, huh? It's a standing room only in there now. Anyway, so he's in B Max or B. No, Bongani Danzi is in B. Oh, there's BA. Guys, I don't remember, and I'm speaking from memory here. But anyway, Bongani Danzi is also at Jose Mampuru, but because he didn't unalive anyone officially, convictedly, Bongani Danzi is on the other side. So he doesn't get to see, the convicted guys. So I guess Bongani Danzi wears yellow while the others wear orange. Okay. Mental note there. But so he's in B Max. He's in B. Section B. Mr. Section B Correctional Officer stands up. His name sounds way too familiar. Sir, have you not spoken before in this courtroom? Okay, fine. He speaks and he says, we, members of correctional services, are definitely not going to admit to anything while the cameras are rolling. Are you kidding me, Judge Rutter? Do you seriously think I, Mr. Correctional Service, will admit to what we do inside Pagati within the prison? Come on now. Come. You're going to have to speak to Cyril Rama Commission and ask him to again do another commission of inquiry of prisons or maybe seek out Justice Cameron. But in the meantime, oh, we're going to have him for supper today. He did what? He told the judge what? My lord, he actually has 3 blankets in his cell. My lord says, how do you know? I saw them with my own eyes. Sir, whoever you are, you're a brave, brave man. And this is because my lord has always demonstrated being one type of my lord, okay? State bound, okay? He's always been singing one song. And today he said, Fisokuhle Ntuli to the mic, okay? I want to hear you speak. Today is your chance. And Shalolo, actually, it was Shalolo. No, no, no. You know what? I better not sound like a certain media channel. I better tell it like it is. Let me not add any flavor to it. No, please disregard that from the record. I misspoke there. Shalolo said, my lord, it's a little bit more complicated than for me to summarize. I'm not too sure what the procedure is. My lord, can we get Mr. Fisokuhle Ntuli to speak for himself? And my lord said, give him the mic. Mic 1, 2, check. Fisokuhle Ntuli, do you really want to talk to me? Do you really want to speak to me? I am not forcing you. I am letting you know. I am Judge Rata, aka I have the powers that be. When they say my lord, they really mean it. It implies a lot. Today I am going to show you who I am, what I am capable of, and what I should have been doing all along. All in the interest of justice, all in the interest of this SENZO MEYIWA trial finally coming to a conclusion. But do you know what the situation is? There's those damn abondabas, so I've gotta play it cool. Did you notice? No racial nothing today. Like, I have no meat as a content creator. I've got nothing to go with when it comes to Judge Rata, especially after the videos I posted this morning. Shout out to everybody who watched my videos today. Shout out to the members. I see you too. You guys got your own special edition. And here's a shameless plug. If you want to become a member of the channel, please don't forget to hit the join button. It is located somewhere on your screen. If not, hit the description box. You will see the join link. Go ahead and join. Come join the family. But let's get back into this. Let's get back into this. So then my Lord says, oh, we've got a full room today. 362 are inside Pagati within right now. But the question is, did you do the right thing? Did you do the right thing before occupying a seat today? First of all, did you go ahead and subscribe? Because if you're not subscribed, you won't be able to comment and let me know how you feel about the deliberations thus far. Did you get your spouse to subscribe? Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband? Definitely not side chick. But yeah, you guys get the flow. And then one other thing. Did you like the video? Come on now. I'm giving it to you live from Mzansi Unfiltered Studios. Okay, so here's what really happened. Fisokuhle Ntuli did not hesitate. He said, oh my goodness, I am convicted with 6 life sentences. Today's the day. Today is the day. My Lord said, come on through, come on through. Show me what you've got. And he stands up. You know what? I thoroughly enjoy when Fisokuhle Ntuli speaks. I'm going to confess, okay? The last time he spoke was during the Netflix documentary. Okay, that's how I know when he speaks, we're going to be thoroughly entertained. And entertained we were. What exactly did Fisokuhle let us know? Oh, he broke it down. First of all, my lord, he's lying. Okay? I don't know why you would believe him. He is lying. Let me tell you, because this is the days of my lives. Well, it began on the 9th of July, 2025. I was just minding my business, being a convicted felon, and I am in the prison. They come to search. They find me with the TV. I'm sitting there going, TV? You've got a TV in your cell? And then they unplug it. You have to understand, Fisokuhle Ntuli is inside Pagati within the prison. So he speaks prison lingo. So some of the things we don't know, okay? Even Mr. Interpreter was like, what is that? What are you talking about? I've got to translate for my Lord why we still have his attention. But you could tell he was speaking from passion. He was really, really speaking from a place of hurt, from a place of listen. Okay, I saw how over there, accused number 3 represented himself for just not wearing the pads. Meanwhile, I wore the pads and I am the gangster here. I'm the real deal. Now he makes me look like a small guy. And I saw how he advocated for himself, for the shackles. He's in pains. And my lord listened and we got the shackles. Are you kidding? So today in the morning, he woke up and he said, "Oh, newsflash, everybody! I just want to let you know, I'm also not going to court. Okay, it's a new thing. I heard it's a thing now that we don't go to court. We get the judge's urgent attention, and we get the ball rolling. So he comes to court. He tells us this man is lying. Okay, Mr. Correctional Officer, he's a liar. I was just watching the TV. They came to do their search. They searched. There was a man and there was a woman. The man took the TV and he asked me, who does the TV belong? He says it belongs to somebody else in the section. Anyway, I don't even understand what's going on with the TV. Somebody drop it down, break it down for me in the comment section down below. Shout out to the comment section. You guys already know I love you so much. But then he said, the TV is taken. The TV is gone. And then the lady, I don't know, she was in black. He says it was a lady in black, not a man in black. No, no, no. It was a lady in black. And the lady in black said, "Give me your ticket." I don't know what a ticket is, but this ticket is very crucial to this story. The ticket goes with her. Okay. I guess the ticket is like your offense book, your register. I don't know. Okay. I don't want to misspeak. I don't want to sound like that media channel. So, anyway, that just talks without doing any investigation. Yet they should do the investigations, but I'm out here digressing. She takes the ticket. He goes to sleep with his sheets and his blankets, and he wakes up the next morning. He wakes up the next morning and he is told, pack up. Pack up, pack up, pack up. You are going away. Okay. You're going to pay. Okay. You are going to pay. This thought kept running in my mind because there's been a certain witness that has been not inside the court for this week. But what has this witness been doing ever since Kwanazi broke the internet? Okay. No, it's giving influential. It's giving undertone that witness. If you know the witness, drop the name in the comment section down below. Everything, of course, is alleged. We're just thinking out loud, right? This is just stuff that's running through my mind. Because where is he and why does it feel like the world is falling apart? But anyway, we are not there. We are not there. So, of course, Malo is still stressed because, Advocate Andrew Chauke has been suspended. Like, is this South Africa or is this South Africa? Let me tell you, South Africa is a movie, a drama, a series. And then there was the chicken that crossed the road. Why did the chicken cross the road? Yeah, it wanted to go to the local inspection in local because it wanted to be part of the photos. Because Geninda could not be in the photos because the photographer doesn't know who Geninda is. But then he had to say 63. Oh my God, that time we have 67,000 subscribers on Mzansi Unfiltered. Is that a coincidence? What is he trying to do to me, Mr. Photographer? Anyway, I digress. The TV's taken. He's told to pack up. He packs up, and while he's packing up, he's like, "Why am I packing up?" And they're like, "Listen, we were just given an instruction because you were found with the cell phone." He's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. You're taking me to CMAX because you found me with the cell phone? I do not even have a cell phone. I have a wife who found out today o'clock that Fisokuhle Ntuli has a wife." Anyway, a lot of information was dropped. Okay, we're going to process it later, bit by bit. Oh, I see Titty in the building. I think, let me look at the screen. Let me look at the screen. I think she gifted 10. Oh, no, no, no. Oh no, guys. City is a member for 10 months. Woo, 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 woo. City, I love you. You have my heart. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. Something flashed in my screen. Of course, I've got to shout out City. Are you kidding me? She's a channel member for 10 months plus. Do you see that gold ribbon badge by her name? It's because she's Titty, okay? Thank you, Titty. Oh no, and Titty said, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not just a member for 10 months. Are you kidding me? Here's a little something to warm up that throat, to make the words come out easier. Thank you, Titty. You are absolutely a darling. Boo, 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 boo. Thank you so much. I highly, highly appreciate it. your support does not go unnoticed on Mzansi Unfiltered. I love it so much. So what does he do? He's like, I never had a cell phone. What do you mean? What do you mean I had a cell phone? My name is Fisokuhle Ntuli and I unalived 6 people. That's what I know. I don't know about no cell phone. Besides, who'd I be calling with the cell phone? I've got life sentences, okay? Go. And then he says, and this is where I'm sitting there going, yes, I knew it was Cat's cell phone. And he says, no, they're trying to pin somebody else's cell phone on me and the cell phone. And I was screaming, Vusi, Vusi, Vusi. And he's like, David. I'm like, who is David now? Now there's a whole David in this story. Anyway, he brings up this name. It's all I let. You can't do that. You can't be dropping names. It's unproven, unverified. But you know what? I don't blame you. Sing like a canary while the mic is still on you, because how many times is that going to happen for you? Anyway, so he explains the David story. David was in CMAX. David doesn't want to be in CMAX anymore. So they need to trade off. In my mind, I'm thinking, wait, does it always have to be full capacity in CMAX? Why must there be a trade off? Why can't David come out and just hang out with everybody, hang out with the boys? Do you know who else was hanging out with the boys and didn't want to be in a single cell? Advocate, therefore. Bells for advocate, therefore, guys. He is dropping bars. I mean, he got a whole Kelly Kumalo to react. Okay. He got Kelly Kumalo to speak out loud. But then let's go back to Fisokuhle Ntuli. Yeah, him, the one who allegedly called Kelly Kumalo using WhatsApp in 2014 when WhatsApp did not have cell phone calling ability. Oh my goodness. Who is cooking and why? Why do they not use the simple feature called Google? You know who taught us to do that? Yes, the Minister of Higher Education. Oh, no, no, no. I misspoke. I do apologize. It was the former Minister of Higher Education, the Minister of Bubblegum. She can still remain the Minister of Bubblegum, right? Because I don't think she stopped her addiction to bubblegum. When she was asked a question inside Pagati within Parliament, she said, you're just going to have to Google it. And Google it in the encyclopedia. Ma'am, encyclopedia and Google are two separate streets. What are you doing? You're embarrassing us while chewing gum. Cyril Ramaphosa said, I'm done with you. You don't get to go to China. And guess what? Surprise, surprise. I'm not even going to reshuffle you. I'm not even going to give you a special leave. No, go away. Go away and I put your deputy in your place. But I digress. Then what happens? What else happens? What else happens in the story? Because let me tell you, Gunini, wow. And I'm trying to remember everything. Then David comes out. So David is out. And then Fisokuhle Ntuli has to go in. I don't know. It seems like the gang things in there. I think we have to call Gates and Mackenzie to explain all this, break it down so we understand. Or should we call? Hmm. Hmm. Kunene. Guys, Kenny Kunene. Yeah, do you know why we should call him? I think we should call him for a comment because he's out there anyway visiting him Gulugutus, and then the Gulugutus are being visited by the police to arrest them. And then the police get there, and then the police say, whose house is this? Is that how police arrest people? I thought they come with the J50 warrant of arrest. And then the J50 warrant of arrest knows who they're coming to arrest. Anyway, whatever. Why was he wearing 2 watches? But I'm digressing. Do you see that South Africa is a movie? A whole movie, a series, a drama. This should be a live documentary. Somebody update Trump because we need him. But then what happens? Fisokuhle Ntuli is taken to CMAX. He's now a CMAX resident, and he says, "You've got to. I don't want to be in CMAX. I'm being tortured, my lord." And then my lord says, "Do you have any complaints about being in CMAX?" I have many complaints about being in CMAX. Where do I start? They took my sheets. They took my blankets. They gave me cold water to bathe. Can you believe it? A whole Fisokuhle Ntuli. They don't even give me the respect of a hot water shower. I have to do cold water shower. I can't even do this. But I'm taking after the steps of accused number 3. Okay. Don't just see him being shorter than me. No, no, no. He's a very smart guy, and I'm learning from him very fast about my rights, and I need to speak up. And I shouldn't just settle just because I have 6 year life sentences. I need to still speak because I'm still living amongst the living. Anyway, so yeah, and then they torture me. And then my lord says, "Okay, can I find out from the other prisoners?" Bongani Dance is like, "I'm so happy. Everything is cool with me. I have no problems." And Khosi Mampuru, I have no idea what he's talking. Bongani Dance, focus, focus. I don't know why people, when given an opportunity, to not take a chance. Okay, this is your time to say, "I need the access to the phone. I need my own private phone. I need conjugal rights. I need add something to the list. Don't just say all is well inside the camp." And then guess what else happened? Bongani Danzi says, "I'm okay." No, Bongani Danzi, you should have said, "I need my bail." Okay, I'm done. My lord, I've been incarcerated past my timeline. Okay, it's time for me to go home. Okay, how about that? And also, my lord, while we're on the topic, can we also get more food? Because we've got to come to court, right? You guys want a sane and healthy and of sound mind, right? Can I also get an extra plate of, I don't know, ask for something, anything? What's the worst that can happen when you ask is get a no. I mean, look at Fisokuhle Ntuli. He was even told, if you want to go to Judge Ndim's courtroom, just say it. Just say it. And what does Fisokuhle Ntuli do? I just want to go down the street. Okay, just take me down the street. I'm good with that. And you know what? While I'm there, and then my lord says, "Which section? Pick a section, any section." And he says, "No, I belong in CMAX." What? What do you mean you belong? Sir, at this point, it's not about the rules. It's about getting you out of your awful situation, the fake charges of a cell phone, and moving you, okay? He could have even moved you to the penthouse at this point, but you chose to go to Max, C-Max? Then again, I don't know why he would choose C-Max, so I don't know. Now I need to know the differences between C-Max, B-Max, and whatever else. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I've said a whole mouthful. Let me check these comments, okay? Where do we start? Fiona. Fiona says, "Good day, my favorite person from Namibia." Chris Newell says, "Good afternoon. Good evening. I am telling you, it is too much o'clock over there." And then we also have, Do You Know says, "This week is only drama in that quiet." It really is. We haven't had a break. We haven't had a break to process anything. What do you think why Judge Rutter gave that judgment? It's unlike him. He was tired. He was frustrated. Like you've been on recess and you want to start. And like when you get in your car and it goes, yeah. And you're like, "Man, I've got to get to work." And you try again because it's such a cold and the car's not starting. So Monday, he tried to start the session. He couldn't. Okay. Okay, cool. Tuesday, the session finally starts, a full day. If you watch yesterday's proceedings at the end, the judge is so frustrated because they're finishing a good 10 minutes early. That's how he's like shaking his head because he says, "Baloy, what time is it?" And Baloy says, "It's 3:21." And he shakes his head and he goes, "Oh, and he takes his time and he goes, "Okay, fine. Let's adjourn." So it was 10 minutes. Mr. Photos there needs to go home and gather himself and figure out what he's going to say because he just revealed the entire plot that we were never supposed to know. And then finally, court is in session again today. Mr. Photo is supposed to come with all the photos. Maybe he was coming with the chicken as well. I don't know. But court can't start because the accused are not there. And then they wait. It was almost a good 45 minutes. That's a long time in judge time. And then finally they're there and they can't even start. Mshallah was talking about torture, so he was just done. He was like, I've had it up to here with this case. Judge Ndim started his case in February and he said, "By the end of April, we will be done." Guess what? By the end of April, they were done. The inspection in loco in the Western Cape was done on day 4 of the trial. The inspection in loco in the SENZO MEYIWA trial was done on day 4 billion. Okay? We still have so many days to go. Baloy is still bringing more and more witnesses. Clearly, he said his witnesses are in court. And English tells me when you say witnesses, there's more than one, which means Mr. ENCA is inside Pagati within, ready to speak. Okay, okay. Somebody tell Mr. ENCA, abort mission, abort. Because this is gonna give you problems, okay? Nisi has no favor or shame, okay? Nisi is on a mission, and his mission has been made very clear. That's how he spotted the chicken. That's how he spotted the chicken. We didn't need to know about the chicken. But Nisi needed us to know about the chicken. He said, "You guys got to know. There's a chicken in these photos." I was there inside Pagati within the inspection in local. I don't remember seeing a chicken. Can you explain to us how you have a chicken in the photos? And he goes, "No, I went back on Saturday." I guess over there they run chickens on Saturday. I don't know, in the parking lot. But we are not there. That's the reason that I think the judge went ahead and said, I'm not supposed to do this. I'm not supposed to do this, but where do you want to go? I'm going to make a ruling now. And okay, when do you guys, Mr. Prison Officer, when are you going to take him there? Tomorrow. Fisokuhle Ntuli says, "Oh my lord, no! Don't let them take me back. They're going to torture me." Look at how he's looking at me right. Just look at how he's looking at me right now. I want to remind you, Fisokuhle Ntuli is the one who gave Zungunaiza, okay, Constable Sizwe Skhumbuzo Zungu, the gestures of pew pew. I'm gonna pew pew you. And Skhumbuzo was so scared for his life. He was so scared. Advocate Baloy came to court the next day and they made rulings and told Fisokuhle Ntuli he can't do that. He can't intimidate witnesses. So I ask you again, what is the motivation of all this behind the scenes? Dun that is happening at Hosimampuru. And why is it only happening at Hosimampuru? But you already know the VIP accused there, accused number 4, client of Advocate Unlumalo, okay, Gazwite. He says he goes to him to consult. "Do you have anything to complain about? Anything? The light is too bright. You don't get enough exercise. Do you have anything?" And accused number 4 puts it on the record. "I'm perfectly fine. I've got no complaints. In fact, Mr. Zondo's excellent. Mr. Zondo's he's just a cut above the rest." Again, I say, if anybody ever asks me, "What do you have to say?" I am going to sing like a canary. I'm going to ask for anything. Okay, can I go out on Saturdays? Can we do like a type of besta situation? It really helps my mental health, my lord, so that I'm of sound mind in these proceedings that go on forever and have chickens in them. Do you know the last time I ate chicken? And now they're talking about a chicken? Anyway, so that's my thought. Oh, I just spoke about Zondo, and here is Uzino Zondo, not of the Zondo Commission, not in any form related to Mr. Zondo over there in the prison, who's doing an excellent job. But she says, "We are Pagati inside. I see you and I love it." Tembelani says, "Ntuli for president of the accused." No, president of the accused is accused number 3. Okay, he knows his story and he knows how it runs. He just happened to coach Fisokuhle Ntuli, and Ntuli says, "Okay, I'll try that. Okay, I'm gonna try that. When they come to put me in the car, I'm gonna say I'm not going. I'm just gonna say I'm not going because you got away with it and you were fine. Hello? Hello. Next comment says, "Untuli, man of the match." Yes, he was. Thanks to Lolo, who said, when I'm gonna ask that you speak. And make sure you speak, okay? Speak out your mind. Say everything. Put it all on the record. Even tell us about this David person. Because Mshalala said, you know what? English is not Englishing. I can't summarize all this. This is going to take all day. My lord, can he just speak for himself? Can he speak for himself? I'm not sure what the procedure is, but I think he should speak for himself. And who is the Mlungu inside Pagati, the court? Who is that woman? Is she the legal aid lady? Or is she ready to work with Untuli with his application? Angelique says, "If you know, you know." Rustenberg in the building. Yaliso says, inside Parati. Nicolitia says, "Untuli is the boss." Fisokuhle Ntuli surely did tell correctional services where to get off with that cell phone accusation. But they're busy downloading the Section 205s right now, and they're busy calling that number and linking the numbers to people he normally. Guys, Kuning, okay, it's just a lot. Meanwhile, what happened to Cat's phone? Where's Cat's phone? But anyway, we are not there. I still want to know, how do you have a TV, sir? I didn't even know you guys had TV. What do you watch on the TV? Well, do you know, says, I was inside Pagati for a Judge Rata. Guys, give Judge Rata his flowers. Maybe that will encourage him. I think, we've got to. I know. There's some people who's gonna say he will never change. Guys, I'm very naive, and I'm also very, very um hopeful. This is a sign. We've got to encourage it. Please drop some flowers for the judge. Mzansi Unfiltered, today Judge Rata was a judge. He surely was. Greetings, everybody. Good afternoon, Guningi. Rata just saw that they're lying and decided to save the state. Okay, maybe they needed more time. Oh, thank you, Judge Rata. Yes, yes, yes. I think we should. I think when we shouldn't just acknowledge when the bad happens. I think we should acknowledge when the good happens, no matter how small it is. But this is not small. This is huge. Because Fisokuhle Ntuli said he can't sleep. Imagine sleeping without a blanket. Come on, correctional services. Stop it. Angelique, it's not gonna work. The virus, it did not. It disappeared. It was trying really, really hard. It was just trying to go for us. But look at us, we're still going strong. Shout out to everybody. But did you like the video yet? Over 2,000 people have come through the live. This is so exciting. But please don't forget to hit that like button. It definitely supports the channel. It helps the channel grow, and it gets us going. Okay. And it also encourages me to just keep waffling. Oh, no, no, no. To keep entertaining you. Okay. I'm just here to entertain you. Just remember, everything I say is strictly for entertainment purposes. Nothing is factual. I don't even know what CMAX is. I don't know who David is. And I certainly don't know why Fisokuhle Ntuli had a TV. I still need to research on that. I'll be back with the video to explain all this down to you. Hello there from the Bay Hospital. Are you okay? I hope all is well. Says Tidi. Kanyisile says, you surprised us today. My surprised us today. I'm not sure what the real sentence is, but I'm reading it as it is. My surprised us today. Oh, my Lord surprised us today. He surely did. I agree. Next comment says, since Umkulu Absalom Zunga dropped the bomb, it's bad. Okay, it's going down. I agree. I agree. Angelique says, Valoy and Geninda gave instructions. Allegedly. I don't know, but something tells me I don't disagree because, it's been weird in that court. There's been weird energy. Energy is so weird. You can feel it through the screen. Valoy just feels like he's struggling. He's not confident. As for Dr. Sibanda, we haven't heard him breathe. He hasn't jumped up and down. He's just hiding. He's been hiding ever since local inspection in local. He didn't go for the inspection in local. He just said, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this. I'm still sulking, okay? Because Nisi said that I photoshopped the photo and I don't want to talk about it. I'm still upset. I'm still waiting for an apology. Farai says Thailand is inside parity within. Wow. Thank you so much. What time is it in Thailand? There I am showing my ignorance on the internet. Godfrey says number 3 and 5 are the real men. And they're the man of the week. Man of the week. Spiva says today we have a judge this morning. We surely did. Oh yes. Oh yes. Umkhanazi Epitoli. Yes, yes, yes. Ntuli, man of the match. Thank you for standing up for yourself. You see, um, um, accused number 3, excuse me. Excuse me. Accused number 3 held the baton and now he's passed it on. It's now with Fisokuhle Ntuli. But in full fairness, Fisokuhle Ntuli, this is not his first occurrence. This has been ongoing. Remember, he had the case of solitary confinement with accused number 3. So I was actually happy to hear he wasn't in solitary confinement anymore, but then is CMAX solitary confinement? I don't know. See, I still need to finally understand all these sections. So him and accused number three did do their applications with Umlungu for his solitary confinement situationship last year. And then it was an urgent application. And then they did accused number three got out of solitary confinement. That's where you see he's a different man. Okay, he's a changed man. He finally got out of solitary confinement. And at the time they said Fisokuhle Ntuli was not an urgent application. So we never ever heard an update about that until today. Bigile says, Ntuli Ntuli. That's right. Godfrey says, Rata is acting like a real judge today. Big ups to him. I like the word acting. Yeah, we like the acting today. Yeah, it was excellent. Keep it up. This is what we want to see. Um, it looks like justice. It looks like free and fair without favor. It's really looking right. The question is, how long? How long do we have? How long do we have? Oh yes, Mkhwanazi, come through. Mkhwanazi is fixing the nation. Okay. Siyabonga says, Pagati inside with my like. Untuli is the man of the match. Nice hearing your voice, Swam. Thank you so much. Tiri uyeza yena shem Mkhwanazi. Okay. Then we have Umboni says, today the judge showed humanity. Baloyi is not happy about what has transpired in the court. The judge deserves his flowers for today. Okay, so I hear what you're saying. So we're giving him flowers for today. And then we take them back. I don't know how long the judge is going to maintain this, but we love it. Okay. Dear Judge Rata, this is Mzansi Unfiltered and the Mzansi Unfiltered members of the public jury. We just want you to know we thoroughly appreciate you. Okay. We appreciate you taking the opportunity to invoke a ruling, to just go ahead and do the right thing, to search deep within for Ubuntu and realize that it's cold winter days and going to bed without a blanket is really hard, but going to bed without three and your sheets, and then after that, guys, think about it. No blankets, and then wake up, take a shower with cold water. That is absolute torture. My lord, thank you so much for understanding the pains that are involved around that. Or should I say picturing it? And then, my lord, I want to take an opportunity to thank you as well for realizing that um, this is not an inquiry. Prison services is lying, allegedly. And then Fisokuhle Ntuli made his case. He stood up like a man, and you heard him. My lord, thank you for not disrupting him like you tend to do with the advocates. Thank you for allowing him to speak. It was so good to hear Zulu man speaking in the court, okay? And then Fisokuhle Ntuli, you could just tell him expressing himself that this is really, really bad. It's really, really bad. Strange, strange things are happening at Jose Mampuru. And then, my lord, um, we also want to take a moment to say we do offer you flowers for the day, just for the day. The reason we do this is because we're hesitant. We're hesitant to trust you. We've been burnt many times, but we feel this can't go unnoticed. So we're giving you flowers for the day. My lord, we would be happy to give you flowers on a permanent basis if this kind of a demonstration of leadership, demonstration of judgeship, demonstration of brotherhood, okay, continues. Then we'll also stop comparing you with judge and team, and then you'll exist as a separate entity, and then we can start to praise you, okay? But my lord, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you on behalf of accused number 5, Fisokuhle Ntuli, and of course, Shalolo, advocate Zandile Shalolo, for taking action immediately and realizing this is way above my pay grade. Let the man speak for himself, okay? Because I'm just going to summarize it. I'm going to leave out so much. I didn't even take any notes. This is. I don't even want to ask my lord to adjourn because oh my goodness, that newsroom channel that I don't want to mention is going to say that the defense yet again. Oh, can you believe it? Accused number 5 has unalived so many people and is out here talking about he's cold and that he doesn't have blankets. That's not in the interest of justice. It's a waste of time to discuss the torture that he experiences in prison. Watch the space. I bet you they can say something. You guys will come back and tell me what they said because I know. The reporter that sits in the courtroom doesn't actively listen. He listens to one word and then he runs with it. Okay, he just goes away, and that's the story for the day, the entire day. But, my lord, please take this as a kind gesture. Our flowers, we don't need them back, but we will ask for them back if we see, you digressing and, regressing back to regular programming. City says, where are those likes, my beautiful people? Thank you, thank you, thank you for the reminder. Please don't forget to do the like situation. It really helps the channel. Konazi needs to brief us every week. He surely does. Make sure you put on your camouflage. What did Judge Rota call it? Camouflage uniform. Did you see the phone? Who got the phone? Huh? Did you see the phone? Who got the phone? Accused. Peggy. Tele. Sure. Sure, Peggy Tele. What color hat do you have on? I see what you're doing. I see you. Oh yes, oh yes, 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 yes. Kwananzi and Kulu Absalom. Yes, yes, yes. Judge Rat is acting like a judge. I like it when you guys say acting because it's true. It's really acting. Um, Nicolicia says, I'm waiting for Lindamnisi and Claudia. I'm trusting them to do the right thing. Okay, they need to follow the judge's lead and do the right thing. I'll be right there inside Pagati to call them out. They can try to be good, but uyeza umkhwa. Yeah, we see you. We see through you. And General Mkonazi is working through the list. He's gonna get to you. He's coming. He's coming for you. He's tired of the lies and tricks by the state. That's right. Lindamnisi is coming with a false narrative, and he and his bro will be at it again. We can only wait. Rumor has it they're already drafting it right now, scripting it, and saying, no, 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 no. That's what really happened in court. It's got to sound like it didn't happen in court. We need the people to know what didn't happen in court. Wait, no, 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 no. That sounds like people will feel sorry for accused number 5. Change the script. No, 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 no. He's got to sound like a monster and that he deserves this and that they're wasting time and that the family of SENZO MEYIWA deserve the case to end even though there's a chicken. Don't talk about the chicken. Don't talk. I don't know why Baloy brought up a chicken, but ignore the chicken situation. Okay. I imagine that's what they're doing in the editor's room. Chloe from TV will be asking, what's so special about him? Why does he need blankets? What's so special about him? He got to pick which I'm telling you, he's gonna watch this space. You guys will come back and tell me. I know. I know. I'll see it in the comments. Mzansi Unfiltered Chloe is talking right now. Mzansi Unfiltered Chloe. Mzansi Unfiltered. I love it when you guys do that. Siyabonga says, no, Siyabonga. That one, he is full of, he is full of cow dung or something along those lines. I don't know. I don't know. You're too brilliant. Thanks, Angelique. Mkwanazi, come. Guys, summon him. I think the more you summon him, the more he will come. Problem is, he doesn't have any social media. So, except the fake people who are pretending to be him, like as if we don't know. Guys, just be careful with your money during these difficult times, okay? Just make sure you check. And on that note, if anyone asks you for money and it says Mzansi Unfiltered, it is not me. If you check their channel, if you check their pages, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and you do not hear my voice, it is not me. It is not any version of me. It is not I. Do not respond to those DMs. Do not give them the money. That's why they're stealing my name so that they can trick you and get you to think it's me. Siyabonga says, as Jolly. Um, Jason says, we want the proof of the cell phone. You see, we now want a whole inquiry on this. We want the proof of the cell phone. And is it Mjali? Is it, because I think they said Mjali. Correct me if I said it wrong. Let me see. Oh no, we've got a minute left before court resumes. Let me check if court is back. Man, I'm not done reading the comments. Hold the line. Hold the line. Talk amongst yourselves in the comments. What is going on here? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, I'm observing. Okay, as soon as they're back, I will let you know. But I want to give what happens next? We want the proof of the cell phone. And oops, am I on mute? No. Okay. So we want the proof of the cell phone and the 205s of the people who he was talking to. Otherwise, this is nonsensical. And why did the correctional service not report this to Shalolo, his lawyer? Wait a minute. Why did mainstream media not tell us? Excuse me, that Fisokuhle Ntuli was found with a cell phone. They were so quick to tell us about the cell phone for Cat Matlala, but they didn't tell us about Fisokuhle Ntuli. A whole Fisokuhle Ntuli? Come on now. One would be tempted to say they are cooking day in and day out. And yeah, why does Mshalala not know about it? What about the runaway unseen phone from Fiso's room, but moves him to C-Max to be with Cat? It is a lot, okay? I believe there's something there. There's something being orchestrated, but that's the thing with script writers. I keep telling them, but they don't listen. Come to me, DM me, come to my inbox, run the script through me and say, does the script check? Is there anything that you think we should change so that you don't catch us on it? Because the script writers are not the best, in my humble opinion. And I say this respectfully, not respectfully. Anyone to translate for me the last word of Untuli? Everyone was laughing. He was saying, look at him. Look at how these correctional officers are looking at me. They're looking at me, and I know it's going down tonight. They're going to burn me. I'm going to spend the night singing for my breath, okay? I'm going to come to court, and they know how to do it, my lord. They're going to do it on the parts of the body that are going to be covered, and you won't be able to see it, and I will be so hurt I won't be able to speak, and it will be like a goodbye present because they know my lord has made a ruling and made me go to another prison, so they're just going to light me up, okay? That's literally what that one word translates to. Bazongishisa. I think that's what he said. Bazongisha. Look at them. Bazongishisa. I loved it. Good job, Ntuli. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you report an officer live. You do it in corner, sister. Don't even wait for a court date. Don't even wait for an application. Just say, I'm not getting in the car, and then get to court and say, I'll speak for myself. I will speak for myself. And then next comment says, inside party, what does you need? I needed Jose Mampuru. Something strange is happening there. Please come through inside Pagat. I mean, you're already down there with the Kenny Kunene situation. I mean, the man even got suspended. Like, why would you do that to him, Gaten? He was just innocently there. I mean, he's wearing two watches and all. Like, if he had three hands, would he wear a third one? Like, why did you need? I need someone to do an inquiry on that. Now, that's a commissioner of inquiry that I need to know. Why are you wearing two watches, sir? What is wrong with you? Why? Oh, oh, you're following what Stein said. Okay, one is the regular time, and the other one is plus 2 hours. Because why do you need to know time twice? It's 2025. You can just pull out your phone and I almost said translate the time and calculate the time. You can literally do that. Um, I forgot to switch my screen. I wanted telling me this whole time I was showing you guys. Oh no. Um, wait, I want to find Fisokuhle Ntuli. Give me a second. Give me a hot second. Wait, come on. Why am I struggling to find the moment right there? Face of the man of the match, Fisokuhle Ntuli, as said by, in case you're new to the channel and you wonder why I don't say, oh, Fisokuhle Ntuli, I can say it, okay? I just prefer to call him Fisokuhle Ntuli because that's how, um, when his Section 205s were being read by Pinky Van Dillingham of Vodacom. It's been a long time since I've mentioned her name. She used to say Fisokuhle Ntuli, and it just kind of stuck with me. Just like when Paul O'Sullivan says, Masimola, Masimola. Whoa, he was so passionate. But anyway, I digress. Guys, let's press the like. Yes, please. Loved Ntuli's conclusion. It was awesome. It was like, take me out of here. I do not want to go back there. Oh, the very last thing he said, oh, they're lying. There's no transport issues because if you're talking about the transport issues, it's the same car, my lord. It's the same car. They can just drop me off. Listen, I don't even need any of my property. Okay, we can figure that out. I'm not going back to sleep at Khosi Mampuru today after the singing I've done here. Okay, there's a price to pay for that, and they will make me pay. Okay, I'm already paying. I just take me out of there. I bet you Balo is going to come back and say, well, we reached out and there's no space for him today. There's no space for him next month or ever. I bet you that's what's going to happen. Watch what happens after. Hmm. Titi says he took those blankets when he heard Ntuli's has snitched. He's a coward. Angelique is dancing. Thank you so much. Waza. Uyeza. Florence says, Hillary, he was saying the prison warden is giving him a bad look. Yes, thank you for the translation. The likes aren't liking. They're not liking. Do you guys want me to stop talking to give you a chance to do the like button? I think there's like, let me see. How do you like? You come out of the chat if you're in the chat and you hit the like and then you jump right back into the chat. If you're watching as a ghost from outside the club, just hit the like button. It's free. I promise you it is free, 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 free. Oh, which reminds me, I have an email that I have to respond to a channel member. Okay. I have to respond to them. Um, so I'll do that because I figured out how to fix the problem with their membership. Bongiwe says the TV belongs to the whole section. Okay. They take turns watching depending on who has the permit. Oh, thank you. Bongiwe is in the building and she understands the whole TV situation. So the TV belongs to the section. We don't know how big the TV is, but they can watch. What are they watching? DSTV? YouTube? What are they? Is it a smart TV? But then you have to have a permit. If you don't have the permit, you shouldn't be found with the TV because if you are found with it, then you go to CMAX. And then when you get to CMAX, then they'll say you had a cell phone. So the TV shrinked to a cell phone. Okay, got it. Got it. I understand now. Thank you, Bongiwe. I'm really grateful for that breakdown. Media channel, yes. One would be tempted to say a mainstream media, but someone said I must stop calling it mainstream media because they are not. Peggy says it's giving Kininda. It's I don't know. It's laced. It feels like, it's got traces. I can't really place it. It's because of that, Mzega Zega Ninja Turtle, a RoboCop, Bomb Squad look. It's giving guilty of everything. Guilty by association, guilty by cosplay. Mummy says, before the case begins, Judge Rata must. Oh, before the case began, Rata must have seen the comments. People have been suspicious about the torturing the guys, and it happened to be true. Judge Rata has triggered him today. I think that's what the comment says. Shololo deserves her flag. How could I forget my girl, Shololo? You see, guys, do you see why I'm always sulky when Shololo is not inside the room? Picture this. Shololo is out in the next courtroom with another client, and then not accused, advocate Ngumalo is representing accused number 5. Picture it. Just close your eyes. Picture it. Will this moment have happened today? What do you think Ngumalo would have done? I'll wait for your comments in the comment section. I can assure you, accused number 5 was going right back to Hosmaburo tonight. He was going right back. Then I don't like to speak negativity or speak negativity into existence. But when the judge said he should go back today, oh, I was so scared. I was like, is he going to make it through the night? Oh, court is back. Court is back. All right, let's go to the courtroom because we've got to hear Mr. Photographer's back in the building. Thank you so much to everybody who joined us today on this special edition, live edition by Mzansi Unfiltered. Um, thank you for listening to my insanity. Thank you for listening to my storytelling skills. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you, of course, on my next upload. Bye.
He presents evidence or he closes his case. It will depend. And fifth, it is to take a note of what a person says or does at the inspection and treat that as if, sorry, section 57.1, 1, which is regarded as leading evidence. Given under oath,
Oh
as I've
my
said.
goodness.
And the best
I cannot end this live without giving a huge thank you to Ubusisiwe. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I'm sorry I didn't catch it live as it came in. Thank you so much to City as well for an additional super sticker. You guys are awesome. Thank you for making my day. I'll catch you definitely on my next upload.
is for the judicial officer to make notes on the record of what he or she saw at the inspection and to read them out in court once the process and to artists they are satisfied with the judge's observations. And the case of Kruger versus Ludic 1947A 23A. This case was decided in March when I was born in 1947. The defense, even the state, want to add anything regarding the notes which we read into the record, you may do so if you have any or any observation. So, Louis,
as a court, please stand by.
Okay.
The note that we yesterday.
You don't want to add anything.
As it pleases the court, my lord, I'm not so sure whether this is an appropriate time to add what I also observed.
No, if you want to add anything.
Yes.
Yeah, because they say you have an opportunity to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will basically, that is going to form part of the broader case. On picture number 10, confirms what I also observed on the emotional state of Mr. Sibia when he demonstrated on how he got treated when
yes. Okay, fine. And any other thing?
No, that is all, my lord.
Mr. Rabu Sipidi?
I've got nothing to add on that.
Mr.
Thank you, my lord. I have nothing to add. Thank you.
No additions, my lord. Okay, fine. That takes care of the evidence of the inspection in local. Are you excusing the witness?
Yes, indeed, the witness may be excused, my lord.
Okay, you are excused, sir. Thank you. Yeah, yes, Mr.
State then calls the next witness. It's Warrant Officer Tebatso given Monakedi.
Monakedi.
Monakedi, yes. The witness is going to testify in respect of exhibit ZZ in brackets 1, the aerial photos. Ma'am.
Oh, I see. Yes, where the witness in?
Afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
Language of preference.
English.
Can you please state your full names and surname?
Tebatso Monakedi.
And Tebatso given Monakedi, do you have any objection in taking the prescribed oath?
No, I don't have.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, please raise your right hand and say, "So help me God."
So help me God.
Thank you.
Is it please the court, my lord? Maybe before the witness testifies, this is not an objection per se, but I wish to put it on record on behalf of accused number 1 and 3, that insofar as the aerial photos are concerned, we've got no issues. On our behalf, they can also be handed in by consent.
Okay.
In terms of section 220, this on behalf of accused number 2 may be taken up.
Okay, and Mr. Norman?
Yes, I'm also of the same view, my lord, that we don't have any problems if such exhibit is handed in by consent.
Okay, and Mr.
Thank you.
Chairman?
Thank you, my lord. The photo album can be admitted by consent.
Okay. Yes, sir.
As a court, please, my lord, that will then dispense with the evidence of this witness if his evidence is officially admitted. But maybe since he's here, my lord, we can then just look at a few photos. This one. Warrant of Summon Nakedi, your photo album, exhibit ZZZ1, has formally been admitted in terms of section 220 of the Criminal Procedure Act. Which makes it conclusive. Just want to photos, the soft copies of the photos on page 3 of your affidavit. Photos 9 to 11. The exhibit, your exhibit says that it's a mid shot of Phosphorus Court and Phosphorus Police Station.
Ade becala ukufakaza ukuthi-ke akabukeke baphecelezi udaba lwey'thombe athi ayijubulileke lapho-ke sikhona-ke ngaphansi lesithathu isithombe sesi-9 kuze kufinye kwisithombe sesi-11 phecelezi ney'thombe lezi athi ayithubu lapho kwindawo lonke esigodi sase-phosphorus-ke la kutshengakala khona-ke isikhumulo sezesiphoyisa futhi nenkantolo yakhona-ke futhi nabameli ake bengenayo-ke inkinga phecelezi udaba lwey'thombe-ke ukuthi ufakazi alethe ufakazi bakhe-ke ngazo-ke ngoba bathi bona lokho bevuma ngaphansi kwezomthetho-ke ka-section 220 oma-admissions.
This is photo number 13.
But isithombe sesi-13 ke le.
And this, according to the key to the photograph, is the photo of aerial photo of Fisokuhle police station.
Mina kodwa phecelezi kule y'thombe zakho ke lesi lesithombe lesi ke isona sithombe esitshengisa khona-ke isikhumulo seziphoyisa salaphaya eFosloras.
The Fisokuhle, yes, the bottom photo. You confirm that?
Yes, that's correct.
Bathi avuma yini lokho athi yebo ngiyavuma.
And photo 14.
Isithombe sesi-14
Yes, that's the police station.
athi yebo isona isikhumulo samaphoyisa salaphaya.
Thank you. And the last photo will be photo 15.
Isithombe sigcinayo isithombe sesi-15 ngesingisi.
You confirm the photos were photo 15. That shows the municipal building.
Yes.
Sesi-15 ngabe yakuvuma yini ukuthi sikhombe kamahhovisi kamasipala ke.
Thank you, my lord. These are the only
Yebo.
photos that we wanted the witness. Maybe photo 16 as well. Photo 16. This is a note of the municipal building.
Yes, that's correct.
Bathi isithombe esitshengisa kamahhovisi kamasipala ke ufakazi athi yebo kunjalo.
Thank you, my lord. These are the only photos we wanted to refer to.
Okay, thanks. You're excused.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ngiyabonga ke mnumzana futhi badedela ke.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi.
As a court, want to deal with as intimated yesterday, and that relates to the
Okay, before he gets into, hi, you guys are still here. I was going through the comments. I feel so bad not reading comments because comments give me life. Okay, comments are my breath of fresh air. Titi, thank you so much. It's boring that side. I was just like, what are they doing? You know, Fisokuhle Ntuli took the tone of the court. So they really should have gone for lunch and ended the day. You can even tell someone left a comment and said Baloy didn't even want to go for lunch. Baloy wanted to continue. He just wanted to continue. And Shola said, no, my lord, can we do the long recess? Yeah, because when was I going to do the live? When was I going to do the live? So, Titi, thank you so much for your support. I do see the thank yous that you also got. Thank you for supporting us throughout. I think that's what the comment said. Let me see. Did I save it? Let me see if I saved it. Oh, I didn't save it. But I think that I got the gist of the comment saying thank you so much for supporting YouTubers. And I see that you guys want to meet up. What about with me? Why am I not invited? Why does nobody want to meet with me? But oh, that is so nice. I love to see as well friendships and engagement in the comment section. Mlambo Design, I saw your comment. Mlambo says no flowers for Judge Rata. I have to stop the recording because not this recording. I have to stop the live recording because YouTube has rules and I can't just play the video endlessly. And besides, I want to break it up so that when we go in, we now listen to Baloy talk about Mr. ENC, and it looks like he has problems. And when he said he had two witnesses that were coming, I didn't realize that it was not Mr. ENC and that he was bringing another, like Baloy. It's been 4,000 days since the trial started. Can you stop with the witnesses? You said Gininda was the last. You guys realize Gininda's not done, right? You know he's coming back. He was just paused for this local inspection on the record situation. Kudos to Umnisi for adding or correcting the local inspection version of accused number one, because my lord somehow thinks his legs were together. No, they were together because he had shackles on. That's the only reason. They should have been taken off so that he could demonstrate exactly what happened that day. But let's go back and listen to what ENCA did. I'm curious.
Mr. John Bailey.
Yes, the news editor of ENCA. The court will recall that an exhibit has been handed up, namely the footage. It's been handed up as Exhibit 8, and the court indicated at the time that the state indicated at the time that we were going to call Mr. John Bailey.
Yeah.
However, Mr. Bailey subsequently initiated proceedings to challenge that subpoena.
Mlungu said and
initiated on his behalf to challenge that subpoena, which called on him to appear on the 1st of July 2025 and to remain in attendance until he's excused from court. And the subpoena was issued in terms of Section 179 by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. The matter was then placed, and I'm told it was going to be argued before this court on the 1st. However, an agreement was reached between the National Prosecuting Authority and the legal representative of Mr. Bailey. The upshot of which, my lord, is that Mr. Bailey is no longer available to testify. The agreement in the National Authority and the legal representative of Mr. Bailey was premised on the agreement that was entered into between South African National Editors Forum, SANEF for short, and law enforcement agencies. I don't as yet have the signed agreement, but the effect of that, my lord, is that Mr. Bailey is no longer available to testify. We just wanted to put that on record that he's no longer available to testify. I did copy my colleagues with the papers that I've just referred to pertaining to the motion application that was launched on behalf of Mr. Bailey. And I've also informed my learned friends that he is no longer available to testify. Now, as a consequence thereof, my lord, the state is going to hand up certain documents to deal with Exhibit 8. This is a flow of correspondence, my lord, between the office. So that's what I'm just about to say.
But they must not be taken to court first before it's placed on
Well,
record.
I don't need permission. These are documents that will be handed up in terms of section 234, official documents.
Whoa. Baloy, what did you say?
What that
Did Baloy really say, I don't need permission? Oh, this man. What is happening? I blame Mr. Bailey. Mr. Bailey, why did you refuse to come and tell us about Longway's foot? Because now Baloy has to call, the owner of the foot. Boo, 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 boo. Because Baloy is still alive, right? Baloy, no, what's his name? Longway Twala is still very much alive. He is alive and well, is able to come to court, walking on the foot that needs to become an exhibit. Wow, Baloy, why did you do that to Shalolo? You can't hand up documents without nobody knowing what you're handing up. You could be handing up a love note to my lord. You could be telling my lord, I don't like the fact that you let Fisokuhle Ntuli get away with this. We haven't even verified his story and you just made a ruling. Who do you think you are? This is the reason why you cannot communicate directly with the judge. That's why it has to go on record. How can you tell us you can do as you please? That's the problem with that attitude. There, Baloy exposed himself on national TV. He does whatever he wants. He does not need permission, which is why the chicken was inside Pagati. The inspection in loco, I believe it was placed there conveniently for Mnisi to recognize that, wait a minute, these photos, they look too different. I never saw a chicken. We never saw a chicken that day. Who ate the chicken after they saw it? Do you know what I mean? So let's go back.
section says, proof of official documents. Section 234, subsection 1 states that shall, at criminal proceedings, be sufficient to prove an original official which is in the custody or under the control of any state official by virtue of his office, if a copy thereof or an extract thereof, certified as a true copy or extract by the head of the department concerned or by any state official authorized thereto by such head, is produced in evidence at such proceedings. And an official document is described as an official document as being a document, irrespective of who drafted it, which is by virtue of the custodian's office in the custody or under the control of a public servant. We therefore, my lord, these documents that the state corresponds from the Tafis return to the National Director of Public Prosecutions. And also correspondence from the Office of the National Public Prosecutions in Pretoria, to her counterpart order made by the magistrate in Boksbeek as well as an order addressed to the police officers, being the investigating team, that was issued by Magistrate Boxburg. We've marked this exhibit A. The first documents the correspondence from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to the Office of the National Director of Public Prosecutions. Initially, we include correspondence the other documents that have been marked pages 9 would have sufficed, but with hindsight, we started to add the first document, which we've marked page 10. That is the document that started the request. And I don't know if there's any objection from my colleagues, but the state then intends to put the contents of these documents on record. As we've indicated, so submission that these are official documents and they meet the requirements of Section 234, as the court will see from page 1, each has been certified as a true copy up until page 9.
Yes, okay.
As a court, I'll sit down in case there's objection from my colleagues on the left-hand side.
Yes, Mrs.
Now, just a clarification, would that be the document that would have formed part of the application in case there was no gentleman's agreement between the NF?
No, they were using other means.
No, these are documents for the application for a Section 25 directive. Yeah, for the footage.
No.
Thank you. Okay, the documents are then
As a
submitted.
We'll start with the first page, my lord. I might not have given it to my learned friends. The first page, my lord, is a letter emanating from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, Gauteng Division, Pretoria, dated 28 January 2025, addressed to the head, National Prosecuting Service, State versus MSC.
This is getting boring, Baloy. What is he doing? What is he doing? Why is he constantly fumbling the papers and going on and on? He really wants this. Just the accused representative, legal representative have said, go right ahead, okay? But he wants to talk. He's so sad. Why is he so sad? Why is he dragging himself? It is quite sad to watch Baloy in this position. We've actually never seen him this way. You know what? Something tells me we've got to blame Umkwanazi for this. It's happening. Things are changing. My Lord is mellowing down. Somebody said by 2 p.m. today, after the lunch break, he would have changed and he will disappoint us and we'll regret having given him flowers. But it's just continuing. The defense, all of them, do not object to any of the documents being entered into the record. They also don't object to the aerial version being added as well, because who really cares? Who really cares about it? Only Baloy and Gininda cared so much about that aerial version. They even brought this man to come and say what? What exactly was he going to say? I am so glad the entire defense was in unanimous agreement to end our misery. Imagine, guys, we could be listening to a guy talk about his aerial shots right now. And I bet you the aerial shots wouldn't have chickens in it because it's an aerial shot. We cannot see anything. Let us be. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and end this live here. This has been fun. This has been great. They say good things must come to an end. So thank you so much for your support today. I will catch you on the next upload. I definitely am going to work on a few summaries because we had a lot of breaking news today. We had a lot of breaking news today, and I'm counting. I'm counting on a newsroom channel that is going to go unmentioned that they're going to do the right thing today. Okay. They can even skip the story. They can even skip the story if they're not willing to tell it like it is. They can just move along. There's just so much news today in this one South Africa. There's so much to break down, so many interviews. Do you know an exclusive that they can run along and go and get is what exactly happened? What is the cell phone with the whole Fisokuhle Ntuli situation? They could do that. They could do some investigative journalism, but I bet you they're not going to do it. I bet you they're not going to do it. We're going to get a 5-minute clip talking nonsense. But I thank you so much. I'm going to end it right here. Thanks to everybody who supported with the like. Thanks to everybody who supported with the watching. Thanks to everybody who supported with subscribing. But most importantly, thanks to everybody who gave a super chat, super sticker, super like. I absolutely love it so much. I appreciate you, and I'll surely catch you on my next upload.